Hi everybody! Renegade68 here with some more Let's Read Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair, Hagakure slash Nakajima. I was so close to saying Yujisaki. Honestly, it's only because Nakajima's on the screen that I actually got it right. Oh my god, Yujisaki, why the fuck is that in my head? Hi! Last time, Canon is like my new favorite character, even though she's not even in one of the proper games. She's only in this spin-off novel thing. I love her so much. She's definitely one of my top 5 favorite characters already, though. Oh my god, that's not a joke. That's not at all a joke. I mean, so maybe she has a bit of an incest thing going. Whatever, I could take that or leave that. Anyways, probably leave that. So you'll probably notice there's an extra line of dialogue. I apologize greatly to the blind LPing gods. You see, after I ended the outro thing, I derped and pressed X one time before I bookmarked, so we're one line ahead of where we should be. I apologize to everyone who feels like they missed out on the blindness of one line. Amen. Okay, why are you getting all formal out of nowhere? Yes, it's true. I've read that line a couple times already. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! You know that thing where you laugh too much that you start crying? That's happening to me, which is bad, because I'm supposed to be reading shit. Eyes, stop it! Get out of the way, you stupid water droplets. Ugh. Okay. Oh, this is Yasuhiro. He's gonna try to, he's trying to butter her up. God, Yasuhiro, what a sleaze! I mean, yeah, he was, he was being nice until he realized that she was loaded, and now she's like his dream girl. But mostly just so he can get the money. But, that makes it worse. That makes it way worse! Are your shoulders stiff, perhaps? you wanna, or even your boobs? No, not really. Thirsty, maybe? Haha! Seriously, where is this coming from? Your wallet. I mean, my boner. I mean, your wallet. It's normal for me to be so considerate with ladies. Especially rich ones. It's not like I'm trying to suck up to you or anything because you're rich. Not that at all. I see. No, really, it's the truth. I swear it on Ganesha, the Hindu god with the elephant's face. You're probably even wrong about what face he has. And besides, considering that her boyfriend slash brother slash cousin died or slash got killed by the despair incident, I doubt she cares much about what any gods have to say. Why would you swear on that random god? Because it's one I don't believe in, so if I'm lying, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, what? Well, to be honest, I didn't want to lie to a god I actually knew something about. Yup! Oh man, Yasuhiro. He cracks me up. He's still not really developing much at all. In fact, in the little time we've known Canon, I think she's a deeper character than Yasuhiro is. But he is funny. He is funny. I find him funny. I need Canon, or more specifically, Canon's daddy, to help me with my little debt problem. I can't think of any other workable option at this point for my kind of debt. I gotta say, though, I am enjoying... It's not... I mean, yeah, Yasuhiro's funny, but I'm especially enjoying seeing his dirtbag point of view, like, inside his head. Because so much of the time... Like, you'll have the goofball, comic relief characters or whatever, but your main character's either going to be an everyman, or occasionally he'll be, an emo guy or something, but it's not very often, I don't think, that you get just the total failure goofball as, the point of view character. Usually they're saved as, the guy that you make fun of. You don't want to play as the guy you make fun of, but I don't mind. I enjoy playing as somebody that I can make fun of. Hey, what are you talking about, Renegade? I'm not make funnable. Yeah, you're up there. You're like the Yosuke if I actually LP'd Danganronpa, it might have been the Yasuhiro instead of the Yosuke. So you're lucky I didn't LP it. He's the Yosuke before Yosuke was a Yosuke. If I can take Canon from this town, maybe I can get a big fat reward. Oh man, she's already onto your scheme though, so I can't overplay my hand. You've already overplayed your hand. You've played it so much it's as big as your hand. She declines my heroic offer and goes it alone, I lose everything! It's all in the art of negotiation, which you're so good at. You're the ultimate fortune teller, not the ultimate negotiator. That'd be a cool title for one of the Danganronpa 3 characters. Oh man, it's already out in Japan. Just trying to think of what the titles are gonna be. Are they gonna have another Lux student? I mean, at this point, that's the only one that's been the common theme. I feel like maybe they won't this time, just because Makoto was the Lux student, and you know he's the everyman you play as. It's understandable. Then when they did it again in Danganronpa 2, they put a spin on it by having Nagito be fucked up Luck. How would they really do it a third time? Because they can't just have another everyman. So maybe they'll leave out Luck for the third one. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's all in the art of negotiation. I, Yasuhiro Hagakure, heroically rescued your daughter from Toa City, the town of death. So, how about a little something for the effort? No, you don't do that. You don't. No. Never ask. Never ask. Because the daddies are overprotective and love their daughters and love money. If you're really wanting to play this smart, completely honestly, what you do is you never bring it up, which you've already failed at since you brought it up to her, like a derp, but you never bring it up, and then when you give her to him, he will offer you money, because he's rich, has money to throw around, and especially if you've told her on the sly, which at this point, have you? At some point on the sly, you should tell her that you're, like, in debt, and then he'll definitely want to give you some money, and you just don't say no. Because the heroic thing to do is to say no, but you just don't say no. That's all you gotta do. If you try to push too hard, then it's less likely they'll offer in the first place. But anyways. Yeah, just like that. It's the perfect plan. That 8 million is practically mine. Haha. Oh, maybe I should have killed somebody back in the first game. I just have to guide Cannon safely through the city as her senior and guardian. Even though she's got the hip gun that's been keeping me safe. Or was it waist gun? Waist gun! Because it wastes people more than Komaru's. Oh, that's right. It's a cannon. Butt cannon. Ah, I forgot about that. It's a butt cannon. What would the absolute coolest way to rescue this girl be? I furrow my brow and stare into space, trying to work up a plan when Cannon speaks. I was thinking about something. This city was built on reclaimed land, right? Who claimed it originally and who claimed it secondly? That means it's an island. There should be a bridge out here, right? Oh, God. Not this shit again. I'm just editing that video. I just edited part 5 this morning. So, the timing is pretty funny. But, if you try to do that, you're gonna go boom like Yuta. Rip Yuta. Did he have the saddest death in the game? Assuming that the Warriors of Hope didn't actually die. Well, then of the 2 deaths, yes, Yuta's was sadder. But, if the Warriors of Hope did die, Nagisa's was pretty fucking sad. I mean, I don't know, I think Nagisa's might be worse for me. But Yuta's still pretty bad. Considering we knew Nagisa a lot better than we knew Yuta, knowing that Yuta's death was close in level of sadness says a lot about him, and the way they handled that. But anyways. Hot damn, I a genius or what? Well, yeah, until, well, maybe this time, maybe they'll get to see the exploding Yuta as well. They'll cross over. Like, no, but I don't know if they were gonna do that. Maybe Yasuhiro would avoid them because he'd say Toko and be like, I can't have him know! It's gonna ruin my plan! Toko knows all my dirty secrets! I don't know, maybe. Maybe they, like, snooped behind and noticed Komaru and Toko, but stayed away because Yasuhiro was like, you don't want to be there, though. I don't know. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, what a genius planner, Yasuhiro. Huh? I also had that plan. But I thought of it before you did, so that means going for the bridge is technically my idea. What? What? This is not any way to score brownie points with her. Oh my gosh, Yasuhiro. What's your problem? Which one? Am I wrong? No, you're right. Oh yeah, I'm sure things are gonna be alright. Yeah, brrr. It should be anyway. Chapter 3? Oh, no, now we get Cannon's point of view. This is cool, I like this a lot. My whole life I was chasing after Big Brother Leon. Elementary school, middle school, high school, I always chose the same schools as him. And he's 2 years above you, so you can do that. Oh, you stalking bitch. And to watch Leon's baseball games up close, I became the manager of the baseball team. I continued to chase Leon. metaphorically and physically. The moment final period ended. I feel like you're using too many contexts. That, or maybe I'm just used to different contexts. But the moment final period ended is how I would have. I don't know. That's how my mind. That's what my mind goes to first. I dive into the bushes to wait for him in the shadows. Yeah, because that seems present, but it should be past. Anyways, Leon's a player. Oh, reading. Why? And this is when the tears aren't there anymore. Even he admits it. He's usually got another girl on his arm every few days. But I know they're just flings for him. I'm his destiny, right? I saw them. I chased behind them on their date. That bitch! Oh, maybe that's why he has to be a player. Because every time he gets together with a girl, maybe Canon visits them shortly thereafter. And it's like, where was I going with this? First one I went to giving them a present that actually blows up and kills them. But I don't think it would get that dark. So, I'm not sure. Of course, I wasn't really any good at it. This tailing stuff is actually pretty hard. Every time I try to move closer to get a better look, I think Leon sees me and I freak out. Because of that, they get too much distance on me and I lose sight of them. Maybe that's his plan. Maybe at this point he realizes. Like, he knows you're always following them. Oh, man. I've made this mistake tons of times. At this rate, I'm done for. To become a better Snoop, I created a strict training regimen for myself. Oh, God. That's so stupid. I love it. Who's really weirder? I mean, Yasuhiro's a derp, but I think Canon... She seems weirder. But a good kind of weird. I mean, Yasuhiro's weird is a derp kind of weird, which is good in a funny way, but also not good. But she's like an interesting, unique kind of weird. I mean, you know, if incest makes you interesting, but... Running, squats, shadow boxing, planning everything out of my head. That's how you got so ripped! That's funny. It was about half a year after I began that I was successfully able to truly blend in. Alright! I've been told that I just blend in naturally because I have no social skills, so I never talk to anyone, so nobody notices me, and I've always been kind of short. But more recently, I haven't had that problem because I don't interact with people in general. I'm just kidding. Partially, half partially. I obtained physical toughness, tougher than feral dogs, and I put my toughness to good use and tailed Leon once again. Leon holding hands with a girl, eating with her, etc., etc. It just gives you fuel. Fuel, right? That you knew that you were the one. I saw it all without getting caught. Did you enjoy it? Were you just... Because, like, you don't want to copy them, because if he's a player, then that means he likes all sorts of things. So you don't want to copy some of the things you see him going with. You want to do something original, I feel. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to help her out in this situation. I mean, it's fucked up anyways, but if I was to help her out in the sense that I actually want to help her get with him, it's tough. Like, there's that big mental barrier. Probably what I would do is I'd have a chat with Leon myself, try to get close to him. Like, if I was her friend or whatever, I'd try to get close to him and maybe find out if I can get really close to him. Like, if I can either get him into some kind of therapy or something, or maybe I can just be therapeutic myself. I can get him to say maybe that really he does like her back, but he knows, like, in his head it's too weird, so he's not going for it. And if I can do that, that would be the best way to help. But if it turns out that no, he just doesn't want to do it because he thinks it's weird in general, well, then you're fucked. It made me cry a little. You tried so hard to succeed at something that's just gonna make you sad. Gosh, that's like building up the courage to go see the next Transformers movie, hoping it won't be bad. I mean, what are you doing to yourself? I liked the original Transformers, actually. The original Bay Transformers. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, then I saw the second one, hated it, and never bothered with the series since. But, yeah, the first one, I thought it was alright. Anyways, I wanted to punish them. I guess none of this was really Big Brother Leon's fault. I didn't call out to him. I didn't interrupt him. I didn't want him to hate me. Of course you don't. That's the biggest problem. That's always, like, you see it all the time. The worst thing you can possibly do is be petty toward the ex. Like, if you're getting together for the first time with somebody, or if you want to get together with them, never be petty towards the exes. Because that's just asking for disaster. Because that, well, A, it shows you're petty, but also jealousy. It shows the jealousy. It shows that you can't just have fun with, you know, potential Exes? I'm not saying you want to go out of your way to seek out all the exes and be like, hi, I'm the new guy, sup? No, but I mean, if you run into one, don't be petty. So with Teary Eyes, oh god, I'm sorry, I should have, if I'm a method actor, I'd try to laugh enough to get tears back in my eyes, but I don't want to waste time. I tailed Leon his girl, feeling sorry for myself. It's not fair! I want to hold hands with Big Brother Leon. I want to go on a date with Big Brother Leon. I want to buy an automobile at Big Brother Leon. I want to ride him and pretend he's my pet Leon. And so I endured the agony, all alone. Or so I thought. So you thought? Or so I thought. What an epic phrase. Summer, my freshman year of high school. What? Was somebody watching you, watching him, or some shit? And then somebody was watching him, watching you, watching him. So the stalker has a stalker who has a stalker. I mean, maybe. I've seen that before. Well, I don't know if I've seen 3 layers. I've definitely seen stalkers who have people stalking them. But I don't know if I've seen stalkers who have people stalking them who then have people stalking them. I don't know if I've ever seen 3 layers before. Definitely I've seen 2, but 3, maybe. I could just not be thinking of it. Leon, who was staying over at my house, says something to me. Again, why are you saying present tense? Are we in your past point of view then? I thought you were telling to us this in the present, but relaying the past, which would make it past point of view. But no, you're saying present tense. I don't know, it's fucking with me, that's all. Oh shit! And she thought she got so good at it. Oh man. You've been tailing me, haven't you? I thought my heart would leap out of my mouth. I lied, trying to play it cool. I mean, I guess he knew about it before, but then didn't say anything because she stopped. But she stopped so that she could practice, and then thought she got good enough. But, yeah. No way! What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. Ellipses. I'm finished. Unless he's at... Oh, that would be the saddest shit ever. What if he is like, okay, I see you do care about me. It's really weird, but I'll give it a chance. And this is like just before... Wait, what is this? Freshman of what? My freshman year of high school. Yeah, because at this point, Leon will be a couple years in, though, at freshman year of high school. I thought, okay, this is something I didn't get. So Hope Speak Academy, that's a high school, right? That's not a college. Yeah, that's definitely a high school. So, this is something that confused me in the past as well at times. If this is her freshman year of high school, that makes it Leon's 3rd year. So maybe you don't necessarily get scouted straight from, like, I thought how it worked is you get scouted from the end of grade school and then get sent directly into 1st year high school. But maybe instead it's you get scouted from regular high school after 1 or 2 years and then get sent into this special high school so people's ages might be able to differ? Maybe. But what this could mean, because this would be correct timing, is that he's like, okay, let's give it a chance. But I have to do this high school thing first, so maybe after this is over. And then she never sees him again. Oh, that'd be tragic. Anyways, he hates me. I'm stalking him. It's so wrong, so gross. I mean, she knows it, but the heart wants what the heart wants. I'd say the dick wants what the dick wants, but you don't have one, so I wonder what the female version is. But the ovaries? The ovaries want what the I don't know. I'm not sure. On top of that, he already thinks I'm some psycho with a brother complex. Well, I mean, you're not. You're one with a cousin complex, and he knows that, not thinks that. Thinking about all this makes me cry. The way they're setting it up, though, I feel like they're setting it up for her to get, excitified, happified, surprised in a pleasant way. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Really? Wow, Leon seems like... Okay, he's nicer than, I thought. I mean, again, I'm not trying to give him the leather pants or anything, but I really didn't think he was, he did seem slightly sleazy in the first Danganronpa, but I didn't think he was terrible, but maybe he just has a soft spot for his family in general, or maybe just her. Maybe, again, he does have a psycho crush on him, her, as well, but doesn't want to admit it because of... Anyways. I know I'm popular. I don't really mind you doing it. Doesn't it hurt you? It definitely does hurt her. You don't mind her doing it. I guess as long as the dates don't catch on? What? Doesn't it hurt you? Watching me go on dates. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's... Wow. You know he's got to like you in some way. Even if not a creepy way, he really likes you as a, well, a little sister, he said earlier. So that's some close affection. I mean, not the kind that she wants, maybe, but it's definitely affection. Ellipses. What? Big Brother Leon doesn't think I'm gross? Oh, I'm sure he thinks you're kind of gross, but he doesn't mind. It seems my love has not yet run its course. It sounds like he's downright concerned for me. Yes, concerned for you being kind of weird. I want to leap into Leon's arms like a frog leaps into water, but I hold myself back. That's right, that's right. Play the long game. So this is the part where you start planning for meeting the father. Wait. Big Brother Leon cares about me, but I can't ruin the moment with a romantic cliche like that. I try to act cool in an attempt to hide my own embarrassment. Obviously it does, but I don't want you to hate me, so I'm stopping at just tailing you. Oh? Leon picks up on my act and scratches his shaved head. So this is when it's still shaved? But it has to be grown up by the time Host Peak starts. So, maybe this is like the last year? Maybe. Because I guess they're going to give a point of view, a canon point of view each time, so I guess this is going to wait until chapter maybe 4 for shit to hit the shit? Maybe. That's not good for me either. Wait a second. I don't want you to hate me. I'm stopping at just tailing you. Oh, okay, there's 2 ways to read that. The first way is I'm stopping at just tailing you, is that I'm never going to do anything more than tailing you. But the other way to read that is I'm done just tailing you. We're moving on to the next step. So I read it the other way, but I think they meant for you to read it the first way, so that got me confused. That's not good for me either. You can at least put up with the tailing. No, that's not what I meant. The fact that it hurts you isn't good for me. Oh, Leon. Leon, you're such a nice guy. Crap. Am I being a little bit too nice here? Yeah, you're kind of making her like you more. Jeez, this is... I don't know what triggered it, but maybe Big Brother Leon likes me. I think he likes you, but I think it's in just a really close familial bond way. Not, I think that's what it is, as opposed to what you want. But maybe my feelings have finally reached him. Could it be? Is this the conversation where he finally confesses his feelings to me? Well, you've done it plenty of times, so it would be his turn. My heart's pounding in my chest. Come on over here, Mr. Romantic. But Leon says something that catches me off guard. Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to be so tragic. Let's make a bet. Oh my gosh, if he wins, you have to promise to go find some other guy, but if you win, you can have him? Something like that? A bet? This would be a way to finalize it, because he's too weirded out by her constantly doing this, and he feels for her, but he doesn't feel for her that way. So, it is good to, like... And she's never just going to stop. I guess the bet might be the best way to do it. Yeah. So that they can actually finalize it one way or the other. That's actually a pretty smart way of thinking about it, Leon. As long as he thinks he can win. Because if he loses, well, if he's not into that shit, it could be really weird. I'm a little disappointed, but this is the first time Leon has actually responded to me. At the very least, that's a positive step forward in the relationship. If you win the bet, I promise I'll start thinking of you more... romantically. Sorry, I had to throw up a little in my mouth. Really? Yeah, if you win. What's the bet? What's the bet? Oh my god, she's so excited. Oh shit. Is that how she got so good at aiming? Well, part of it was probably just watching him, but this probably also helped. Whether or not you can throw a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Can he even do that? What did he do? Okay, he did something like... I know he broke a lot of records, and they mentioned a couple of them in the first Danganronpa. I'm not sure if that was one of them or not. I don't keep up on the sports ball news, so I'm not sure how amazing that is. Is he serious? If you can throw a pitch as good as me, I'll start looking at you in a different light. This is... Oh. Really? So you think she's not up to it? I mean, that's what you're getting at, right? You think she's not up to it. Or maybe, no, actually, now that he's saying this, I take it back. I think this is his way of admitting it. He actually does have creepy, weird feelings for her, too. And he just constantly, he's trying to find, that's why he's a player, because none of them are good enough for him, because he does want her, but it's too fucking weird. And unlike her, who has no boundaries, he has his own kind of boundaries. And he thinks it's weird, so he wants to stop it. But now this is his way of suddenly maybe being okay with it. Maybe. So maybe he's weird, too. It's okay if they're both weird? Maybe. Throw a pitch? I forbid you to even talk to me until you can do it. Oh, shit. Well, that's a pretty big restriction. Reminds me a bit of Bakuman. Only slightly less creepy? Or more creepy? Different levels of creepiness, but not necessarily more or less. Just different types. 100? That's like impossible. Of course, despite me knowing this, you're gonna try. Deal, I'll do it. I took the bet, and suddenly she became a better fucking pitcher than Leon. Which, what you say? That's where this is going, right? The end of chapter 3, or maybe 4, is gonna be... Well, maybe the end of chapter 3, like, Kanon's part in chapter 3 might be us seeing, them actually get together, sort of, and then Leon goes off. And chapter 4 might be Leon, finding out about Leon's death. And chapter 5 would be, I don't know. Or chapter 4 could be finding out how she got over that, because she seems to be okay. So, I don't know. I guess I thought that with love, anything was possible. Love is all! I love Big Brother Leon. If we have the same genes, maybe this baseball test won't be impossible. I mean, it's because you have the same genes that you're having to go through this in the first place, really. That's how I saw it at first. But when I tried to actually throw a fastball, I realized how silly I was being. Not only can I not break 60 miles per hour, I can't get anywhere near the strike zone. But you're supposed to be super good at aiming in the present now. I remember that. And that was like, they only mentioned that like once. But I caught on to that. I stuck to that. So that means she's going to get a lot better at this. So. And that's when it dawned on me. He set me up. It's just like I thought. He really does think I'm gross and annoying. I don't think so. I think this is his... If he was really going to set you up, he would make it something more final. Because he didn't give you a deadline, did he? He just said, do it. He didn't give you a deadline. What am I trying to say? If there was a deadline, like, do it by this point, that would be one thing. Then maybe that's how he actually thinks. But because, as far as I know, he gave you no deadline, you can just do this forever if you want, I think that means he suddenly wants it too. Subtly. Subtly. He was sick of me. His cousin turned stalker. So he gave me an impossible task just to watch me struggle and keep me busy. It's like the story of that one monk, EQ. Never heard of it. Sounds kind of like yucky, but like, you know, scrambled, so which would be a bit fitting for your character. What? A man challenged him to catch a tiger, one that was painted on a folding paper screen. But EQ found a way, didn't he? I haven't heard this story before, but my guess is EQ made the impossible possible. EQ said that he will catch it if someone makes it come out first. That's the legend anyway. Okay. Give me a special baseball that even I can throw 100 miles per hour, and then I'll throw you your fastball. Oh. Oh, is that her way of doing it? If he will catch it if someone makes it come out first. Well, you know, another way of looking at that, you know, taking it a step back, is that, you know, Leon right now is catching it, if you make it come out. If you show that this is really how much you want it, but you're trying to cheat, so fuck that. No, it's okay. Give me a special baseball, even I can throw 100 miles per hour. But that would defeat the purpose. There's no way Leon would be impressed by that attempt at wit. Yeah. He doesn't have that kind of sensibility. And also that's, I mean, basically it's cheating. I mean, if he's gonna go with you, you're gonna have to fucking earn that shit. I hate this bet. It's a way, though, and when there's a will, when there's a wit, I want to confront Leon, but I don't, because of your promise, right? If you confront him now, before you can do it, I guess that's how it works. You have to go up to him and say you can do it, and then show him you can do it, and if you can't do it, it's over. No chance. So, I understand now. But, again, there was no time limit. That was the only limit. You can't talk to him until you've succeeded or given up. So, even if he really is doing this just to be mean, I can't help my feelings for him. If Big Brother Leon really does hate me this much, it makes me start to hate myself, too. I know that feeling. I mean, I don't do that personally for myself, but I understand that feeling, I should say. Because I've seen it a lot. Anyways, don't want to confuse the viewers. But I don't give up. I'll throw your damn fastball. It was already a long shot to get Leon to marry me. It would take a miracle. So all I need is another miracle. 2 for the price of 1, baby. Well, you're rich enough, you could definitely afford 2 for the price of 1. If only money could buy miracles. How much would 1 miracle cost? $1 million? $1 billion? Hard to say. Can you put a price on a miracle? Oh, well. How about a 10 yen coin? Anyways, all I need is another miracle. Alright. Even though a part of me realizes it's impossible, I practice my pitching every day. But it didn't improve one bit. It's got to improve eventually, because it's improved by the time we get to the present. Your aim, at least. Maybe not your pitching, but your aim. When I try to throw straight, it swerves right. And when I try to throw right, it goes left. Then again, aiming a gun isn't quite the same as aiming a ball, but they did make a point that she's good at aiming. And aiming is aiming, even if the method of releasing is a bit different. Basically, I have no coordination at all. So try to hone that. If you try to throw straight goes right, and right goes left, then throw left and it should go center, right? I mean, process of elimination. I'm positive that all the baseball talent in the entire Kawada family went into Leon. That's right, it is Kawada. I kept second-guessing myself. Is it Kawada? No, it is Kawada. The reason why Leon's so good at baseball is because I'm so despair-inducingly awful at it. Even still, I practiced every single day. And that wow, you know what? That's really something. That shows that, because, you know, this really shows the difference between hard work getting you to being awesome versus being naturally awesome. Because in the present, she is that good. She trained her butt off to get that good. She started terrible, but she trained her ass and she got that good. Versus Leon, who doesn't even like baseball, as according to what he said. He's just good at it. And he, you know, he got the thing or whatever, but he wants to follow his dream. Which, I mean, that's good for him. I can understand that. There are some things I like that I'm not good at, and some things that I'm good at that I don't like. So I can definitely understand that, but it shows the difference that, you know, he's so naturally good at this one thing versus her so inept, but she's going to get to that level by training her ass off, and that's going to show the dedication. Anyways, I practiced in the rain, in the wind. Even though I was just a manager, I practiced. Even when my classmates gave me a mean nickname, I practiced. But I still didn't improve one bit. Not one bit.